Hello and welcome back. The program where they listen to na long bench where they come to you from Res Radio 96.3 FM. If you just the tune in, don't forget to say long bench na program where they talk about things them way youth them they do, issues them way they ambo young people in the salon, and the same way so look for solution them, but how them particular issues there they get solved at the country. And me way they bring this program country, my name na Alhaji Musa Bah. You self will get the chance, you self will get the opportunity by way how we go call or send message to the number 077 963 963. Now the number down the way go call or send you text message or drop a comment now with Facebook page riseradiosl. So the topic we will discuss today now bridging the gap, empowering orphans and underprivileged girls. Women say today at the long bench we get for talk about all them things that they were related to empowerment business, moreover for orphans them, underprivileged girl picking them, and how we came for bridge the gap. So inside the studio, we get Huldah Imah-Paul, we are the founder and executive director for Defend Youth, Orphans and Underprivileged. And we just don't be joined inside the studio by the communication person for Gardnet, we are Samuel Cisse. We of course we will expect Hannah Kargbo. We are the executive director for Girls Advocacy and Development Network. Yes, when I can say Kushe and Kabo to listeners. Okay. Yeah, Hannah know the boy in communication person day. And side they say hello and Kushe. Yeah. Ima say they say hello and Kushe. Okay. So Fambule ask for now they get we live from Rise Radio 96.3 FM. And the two voices then down there of the guest them where we get inside the studio. I've been expecting me want go be man today. Yeah, so now this thing me don't can me mind we can't talk about bridging the gap, empowering orphans underprivileged girl picking yeah. And I get two women there ask me guest now me want get a man. But God get the meeting now. We don't get two man, one woman. Thankfully we get woman then at the studio now. Let's get ready for woman then better one. So definitely. Yeah. So we'll start with you, Ima. And what do you think about this topic we will discuss today?
I'm so excited and happy because the topic really touched the area where as an individual and as my organization it actually aligned with me mission and my vision for empower underprivileged and orphan girl picking them, and we all know what it mean for empower a girl child.
Okay.
So we're happy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. When you see this smile like this, say this, you know that position we don't way to say you don't study for exam, then we open the question paper, like where the was the going to, yeah. Then always you study,
Nine
then you come. Say this ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Saidu, so what's your perspective towards the topic we will discuss today? Because we really want for listeners them get them well. And this we get them from professional angles. People are way be to say, don't they in this field for quite some years? Yes.
So, first of all, thank you for thinking about this particular topic. Yeah, because you think about the topic and just in the circle of Gardnet.
Okay.
Gardnet, an organization where they look out for young girls. Then when we talk about young girls, we mean from every part of life.
Yeah.
Being it orphans. So
Underprivileged.
yeah, underprivileged.
Yeah.
So I'm just too happy that I represent Gardnet for talk about the particular topic. Just like I talk about Gardnet.
Yeah. Hey, cool. And I just wonder no more how beautiful it be say man the part of an organization when a 100% woman female organization and they promote woman business, girl picking business. And so it's just so inspiring for say the other gender they promote issues of women. Yeah,
Exactly.
look Saidu now the communication person for Gardnet. Every other thing what they do now woman business and girl picking business. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So of course, I'm overwhelmed with the position to start with. Knowing about woman, move with woman. Just this question I don't receive for a long time.
Right.
I can receive them in our community. Why you a man? Why you focus for woman? Why you work with woman? So I can just see like a good cause from my own side. it's a good thing I choose this particular road for advocate for women.
Okay.
So when with ED, when I Miss Anna, when a call upon me, say Samuel, now I need you for the act as we communication person inside Garnet. I just feel like, oh my God, this opportunity is huge.
Yeah, sure.
So
sure.
it just start like way they try for open my mind for that try for know more about woman.
Yeah.
Because if I can talk about them today, I first of all need to be grounded with everything they go
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So to Ima, so
Yes.
when they talk about bridging the gap, bridging the gap, it means a space there. We get to point A and we get point B. So some side the way be to say get space. So how we able can bridge point A and point B together, and we get the topic bridging the gap, empowering orphans and underprivileged girls. So one for the listeners them be well oriented. One for the listeners they understand better one. What's in the empowerment, what's in orphans, and what's in girl picking business generally, girl picking and underprivileged girl picking. So now that understanding we want for you broke down for we listeners them.
Okay, so first of all, I can actually tell people and say, we alone as an organization or me as an individual not go able for do the work. It get for take every body we get the heart for push this cause here go before. We get lots of organizations them way they deal with girl picking business, and for me I can say I'm so happy because if Gardenet do them little bit, Defend You do them little bit, you get other organizations them way they say they do them little bit. I feel like say that gap there we go able for bridge the gap. But
So of course there's a gap
there's a
already.
gap.
Yeah.
Definitely there is a gap. There is a gap because every day you go on the streets, you walk on the streets of Freetown, you they see boku picking them. We just stay on the street. Some of them don't even know their family whereabouts. And some of them, if you approach them, they tell you, say, oh, me people, they know they Freetown. I just come for candy to maybe me auntie or me uncle or this. And some of them say they don't even know outside their family then they.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's a very big gap because them picking them deserve. I can always use this word deserve because they're not picking them. They not choose that life day. Then deserve for live them childhood. But when a child begin for live as an adult, when he become an adult, waiting will happen. If a child start forget a responsibility of an adult at a young age, when he go waiting for happen. And it's so sad because sometimes you see lots of picking in our street up to late in the night say that they sell. What did they sell? You approach some of them and say, oh, if this market's not done, I know before going a house.
Yeah.
It's a very big gap. You don't even know whether that picking they eat for morning. And maybe they afraid say, oh, if I take from this market here, they don't count them. Then go beat me. And me, not to say then say, they meet them particular kind of picking them almost every day.
On a regular basis.
On a regular basis. Yeah. And most times when they approach me, the least I can do now for either buy 3 or 4 items from the market, just so they go able to get something at the pocket or rush up for sale and then go back home. Because they get lots of risk, especially girl picking them. I know they say boy picking them no get risk, but girl picking them get lots of risk because we vulnerable. We feel by egg, we fragile.
Yeah.
Anything can happen to we. We defenseless sometimes. Because we not get that strength there. Some women they get strength, yeah, but naturally we not get that kind of strength women get.
Okay.
If a boy picking approach you for fet, you go try all you can. But the chances, there's 10 chances to 1 say it will overcome you and it will overpower you. Most of them picking in the streets, they don't be raped. Some of them in the streets, they don't go through molestation. A lot of gap there, but we dey try for see how best as an organization defend you. We go try for bridge that gap. Then
Yes, so Samuel, what's in a young perspective with regards to the topic of discussion? Now we get bridging the gap, of course. Ima don't make and clear say there's a gap out there between picking them parents, they know them, they don't know them, the governments, organizations, then like UNA, the media, and every other thing. There's a gap now. Ima don't make it very clear, so we say there's a gap. So what's in your understanding with regards to the topic, bridging the gap, empowering orphans, and underprivileged girl picking them?
Okay, before they get into the topic clearly, first of all, acknowledge the fact that yes, there is a gap.
Okay.
Yeah, but the concern how for fill that gap there.
Waiting at this
gain
gap.
the gap together.
What it's about? Yeah, there's a gap. Waiting at the gap.
Now the gap from we own side of advocacy, we come to understand say there's so many guys them or papa them, uncle them, where they even take girl picking them from villages, cow them a house, can't turn them slave na house. There are times they even turn them slave na house, you can't believe. Some guy they even force that picking day, forget belly, for the men the picking. Like in a scenario whereas the woman we married, no will get belly. So they go take that small picking, 16 years, we're so fertile, it comes on a house, can't get belly. Then at the end of the day, it gave the picking left a young picking when born a house. So now some of them things we need for close together. That's one of the gaps that we need for close together. Then again, there's so many girls them, young ladies them within a street boku. When you ask them what they do, just like how my colleague had say, if you ask them what they do, they always get reason. But in hurtful for it's small picking, they begin live like adults. In hurtful. So when it comes for be a adult, who step when they take? Who's move when get for the make? So they make it important for the most of the guys them, most man come together and embrace the reality. When I talk about reality, I mean the fact for promote the ladies them, for promote women them, give them the opportunity. Because if you lock the opportunity already for women them, na a co-slave get them with the power.
Yeah.
Whereas most of the things that we expect them for they get already get them. So pass them go the extra mile for they to get some of them things then they. Then most man they take opportunity out of them, then they stress them they. Then they stress them they because just like I all know, women are vulnerable. So even if you propose 200 to them, and they consider as $1 billion you don't get them. Yeah. So to the extent they do whatever you want to do, for them satisfy you. So now some of them gap then they officially they in place where there is a resolution them we only for bringing together for close them gaps then they.
Okay, so fine, we don't get an establishment, say there is a gap. And that gap they talk about the issues them, will be to say them picking any can come with perhaps then they face na us with them perhaps it don't necessarily mean saying that them parent themselves. Yeah, but people are willing to take care of them. Yeah. So one for get an understanding about how to address this particular cultural barriers and social barriers. Yeah, because now from the two perspectives, then we look at the cultural aspect of her and that of the social aspect of her. So there's an issue already. So waiting at the issue, so we don't able to establish there's a gap already. And now the problem in this, you go meet in the streets, just like how someone say, every other time they get a reason. Yeah, I for done this market, I know they go better school, they know they give me better lunch. These are the stories. They are quite realistic. Yeah, we see them. He must say, they meet up them every other time. Yeah. Yeah. So how we go able to talk about this particular issue here? So yeah, how we go able to address them?
Okay, so sincerely speaking, anytime I can come across them picking them, most times they always almost share tears because defend you, we actually the operators an organization, but we get a home wherein we take care of girl picking them. So at the moment, I get 6 girl picking them. I've been start with 15, but as time go on, it actually reduced to 6 picking them. And I don't deal with them, particular 6 picking them now for 3 years. And I actually don't see the impact where it don't create in their lives because you pull them from a particular environment, you pull them come out from the street, you put them in a home, you try for nurture them, try for just give them that love, that care where they're not ever get. And most of them can attest to you, say, oh, I be they go school, but I not be the I not be able for take in anything when it comes to education because the environment's not comfortable. Most times I go to school and not get lunch. So defend you, actually they cater for them picking their needs. When it comes to food, clothing, shelter, you talk of education, they all are catered for. Now I can like for give an example of when I start and how try for get some picking them here on board. Most of them picking them, they have been need for actually do visibility studies because a lot of people there, I see them, you say, oh, an organization they really take care of picking them. Some people then go and go take their own picking them.
Yeah.
And say, oh, this na orphan, this na no. I been need for go all out because me a person way like for travel, I like adventure. So go to the province, Waterloo, and so now they are able for find most of them picking them. And I get one way in being specifically the Waterloo, both parents they don't die, and in family they just left them. In we go pick na dirty box. And if you not pick inside the dirty box for go probably sell them this canned drinks. Say then can use them for make pot.
Yes.
So you get for pick all that day and then go sell them to the people the way they make the pots and then go before he able to get something for it. So everybody we don't know who that now they speaking at the environment. So when I get for knowing story, I was like, okay, make I take the speaking in and I see how I will be able for try me own little way for give this speaking the life where it deserve. A lot of people then can ask me why you always deserve. Then deserve them because they not choose that life there. Nobody not choose any life where you find yourself or any predicament you find yourself. But I'm grateful say God gave me that kind of heart, this selflessness, for able for accommodate other people them, other picking them, we not to me born them. I always can tell people and say, I'm a proud mother. I love what I'm doing. I don't learn so much about motherhood. It don't mean say before you for born picking before you become a mother. No, you can be a mother even at whatever age. It don't mean say you need for born picking. So I feel like say we need for do we little bit. Are not able for go get all the orphans and underprivileged in a salon. It will be too much on me as an individual and organization. But the little lives that we'll be able to touch individually, I feel like say go a long way. If God not able for do them bits, I feel like say go a long way. Because I can always tell people then say I don't like unhealthy competition. I love collaboration. Work together. If we all they focus on a particular goal, they will come together and then try for see that particular goal they reach.
Right, fine. That na Imah-Paul, when are the founder and executive director for Defend You, where they talk about the programs them, where then they do and how the in organization they definitely reach for ensure say it gets them particular girl picking here and CC it gets a transformable life for them. So Saido, how wanna programs then tailor to the point that one can able for reach out to them picking there and for able for ensure say wanna support them the very best with regards to programs them.
So when they reach to Gadnet na a safe space for young girls them. Why most of them are they consider as a safe space? Because na a platform where already they whenever girl picking feel like you get issue with the border ram, you get concern we need for raise, be it family, be it any kind of issue with the border ram so far. Garden is a place when you go there, you explain the issue. There is always the provision where they put in place, where they make when they commodity, you commodity with smiling face.
So the thing is it about the girl picking always they reach out to not all man sabi Garnet. So no matter the public, I usually think broadly, yes. So how many young people in the out there say they face them challenges on a daily basis? We know about Garnet, the opportunities there. And honestly, I just think say no more. If all man know say Garnet they do that kind of thing there, definitely then all they go flop in a Garnet office. Yeah. And I don't really think say now the situation that they say if flop with them picking in all the time.
No, so like we also get another provision where they put in place. Not so like always now then they reach out. We get ambassadors them out.
Okay.
We get coordinators them all part of the district. We get them from this National Girl Summit program where we annually do.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, then we also get this program where they do na Garnet where they call Asakul. Asakul is a program where they bring ladies them together. We as members then at Garnet, we go out, ask questions, survey. We do visibility there. We bring some of the ladies them very close. We get them contact numbers them. We call in a Garnet. We contact them. We reach out to them. Some can even do a visual therapy without them even kind of Garnet. So we just try for bestow the leadership mindset in some of them ladies and in most of them ladies and day. So then we could get a circle program. A circle program is a program where ladies and they go talk about their mental health. Some of the things the way they disturb them mentally. We reach to things the way they affect them. So that's not the circle program they're about. Then we get this other program what we call menstrual hygiene program.
Okay.
Well, of course, they don't right now. So we work out with this empowering of skill training for girls them. Because come for understand say the easy way where they be less vulnerable, that way they able to turn one to two
Yeah,
for themselves.
yeah.
So we get this skill training program what they do for ladies them. We they visit the rural areas them. Oh no say yeah so opportunities know they reach here so the way they're supposed to they reach here. Or really the way they reach na free town. So they visit them communities and we teach them skills. Among the skill program we teach them how for make reusable pad. This is why we teach them how for make reusable pad. And I do get time they most ladies they get confusion. I do time most ladies they get problem with the area of when they get for born, you know. I do get time then so we they teach it how for do make reusable pad. Pad now a simple way for lady even go find man because in people some parents they not get that time there for the begin discuss some of the important thing matters than they with the girl picking them. So they can just left the picking them for the ask question them outside. So there comes gardenet. We they teach it how for do that usable part there, how for manage money. After they make the usable part, they even teach them how for sell the part. We bring the connection very close to them.
Yeah.
The first way they sell part to them, how much they get, how for manage the money. Then are some of them programs they do for girl picking them. Then for count it or we get with National Girl Summit we they cater for over 500 ladies them across the country. Even if we take them beyond the country, yeah, we get delegated they come outside here where they come. So now a program we do for ladies them, then we put them together. We educate them on how to be a leader. We educate them some of the opportunity where we hide from them where you don't know. We show them how to reach out to the opportunities and how to grab the opportunities and they how to turn the opportunity into a way of life. So now some of the programs and this what they do now Gardenet.
That not the voice of Saido Sese, we are the communication person for Gatnet, and inside the studio we same we so get Huldah Imah-Paul, we are the executive director and founder for Defend Youth, Defend Orphans and Defend Underprivileged Girls. So family and the program where they listen to now long bench where they come to you from Res Radio 96.3 FM, and the topic we will discuss today now bridging the gap, empowering girls and underprivileged girl picking themselves. So we go take a short break and we go discuss Bokutin, but waiting this topic about and all in related subject matters them. Definitely stay tuned. Yes, family, welcome back. The program we listen to na Long Bench where they come to you from Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Don't forget to say Long Bench na program where they talk about things them way youth them they do and issues them way they ambog youth them and same way so they look for solution them but how for solve them issues them in the country. You go watch we live now with Facebook page Rise Radio SL 96.3 FM or listen to we on the internet on www.riseradio.sl with support from AfriCell. Me where they bring this program country, me na Alhaji Musa Bah. So this topic where we discuss today, where we don't talk about for the past 30 minutes now, bridging the gap, empowering orphans and underprivileged girls. We mean say today na the long bench, we get two dynamic young people and where they do so much. We get for do with girl picking business. So and then very much find them loving today for say the institutional objectives, the mission goals, and every other thing align with the topic. Yes, and so it's quite easy for them get a discussion and for them get better understanding. Let the public safe able for get a clear mind with regards woman, girl picking, underprivileged girl picking, and orphan business. And so we will continue this discussion. Imma, so like let we talk about education. Samuel been Saido talk about education, some of the programs them and the skill. Maybe to say then as guardians they push for ensure so then continue for create that safe space for young people. Of course, education very much important, and we don't see how government done a make strides for ensure so then prioritize woman, girl picking them into the education scheme, no matter your status. Yes, and today we talk about orphans. We very much key, yes, in the youth population and underprivileged girls. Yeah. So how what are the educational things that we be to say institutions then like are supposed for establish definitely for let we get standard quality education for them particular set of girl picking there. Because of course generically we see how much standard the other girl picking then get. So these are key people in the society, moreover in the youth population.
Okay, so basically for me, in my own home, because at the moment they operate my home for them girl picking them, and the first rule we are putting at the home is nobody for speak vernacular.
Okay.
The reason being is because I want for me to make confidence when they go out there, and when I get some of them on board, come at the home, most of them not be they speak English. Every time na Creole. So what thing I can do, I can like for tease them. Or I come, I know they speak Creole to them. I they speak English to them. So some of them get they laugh, say, until we don't understand. I say, you go understand with time.
Yeah.
But it's just a culture for make una cultivate and try. There's no harm in trying. Even if una make mistake, we go correct the mistake. So imagine for 3 years, you don't cultivate that habit inside of them. And now they just so feel confidence. Even if they make mistake, they don't care.
Yeah.
And most times, when I can take, because they're not literally just stay in the home like prisoners.
Okay.
I let them for go out because their social life matter.
I think I want understanding that back home need for make clear. Like
Exactly.
Picking within dinner
Home.
within our home. Yeah. So like then just a prison there no more.
Thank
then
you.
For the indoors and so
Yeah, then in their indoors, you won't forget them all the protection where they need, but not deprive them. Deprive them from their social life. Taking them out there for me they see places, for me they know places, for me they know how to cross the street, for me they know how to open motor, because let me tell you, some of them have never done all that in there. And I remember I went away, I take them go for one spelling bee competition. Then we do on a city hall.
Okay.
So that was the first time for me to enter the elevator. So I caught it was it was hilarious. Everybody really laugh we, but I don't care. But I be just in up at the show them waiting for do, and then some of them enter the elevator they go up. Would they make so? I tell her, you would they afraid? I was like, just calm down. It's a normal thing. The elevator they did for help so we no go claim too much of the stairs and then start for sweat, and then they understood. So then go the spelling bee competition, they're able to see other picking them, they're able to see how even other students them be the spell, so then they already ginger them.
Yeah, they inspire them, they motivate them.
Thank you, motivate them that when they go back, when they see a particular word, they don't understand it, they come back to me. And one good thing is that when you enter we home, we have a whole shelf full of books.
Okay.
Now I can always say I'm grateful for the parents that we I get, because they give me all the support we I need. There are times where I can be so busy, running around, look for money, because for clothes feed, carrying on at school, everything it costs a lot.
Definitely.
It really costs a lot.
And definitely we can
Yeah,
massage that
definitely. So when then we can encourage them forget at least 1 hour reading time. When you don't understand something, come back and ask. Me daddy can dey around for help them out with 1, 2, or 3 things, and if me self dey around, I assist me mommy and all. So I would say the education aspect of it, I get 5 of them when they go school. They all they go to same school, 5, because I get 6 picking them. The one picking in come out upline. She's the eldest among them all, but unfortunately, I've been victim of gender-based violence. And so when it comes, she went through so much trauma, and there are times you go see she don't in one green a corner. So I mean, need for study, good at this speaking, and waiting make it behave so. So it took her time for making able for open up to me and explain to me. And lo and behold, it been get a very sad story anyway. But I'm grateful say, even though you not be able to go the regular school, are able to put the vocational school. And he learn how to make cake. He very good with his hands. It don't mean say you get for sit on a office or make you become who that you want for become.
Of course.
I read, waiting I study in mechanical engineering. If you look at me very keenly, I don't like for sit on one side. It's like saying a punishment you give me. I just like for the here, there, just hanging, just going around and doing what I able for do best. So I look at Masa and I tell her and say, oh, I feel like say, you're good with your hands. So start for do the catering. You don't go learn how to make cake. Now you don't learn how to plant. It's a big plant anyway. You don't know how to cook. And now the next thing I have to make you go learn how to sew. That particular picking can become a fashion designer. It's a skill. And that skill they can pay. Because every day people they need clothes. So I not limit, even all the other picking them, I not just limit them to education. We get session time where Saturdays are they go to market. When I come back, we all did in the kitchen. I get time where Saturdays I give them the timetable. Would that get for sweep the house? Would that get for span? Would that get for book?
And most interestingly, the next question being for me how you integrate life skill and that of personal development into all of the activities here.
Exactly. Because I feel like say after the home, there's life after the home.
Of course.
They get for big, they go for go, they go for go university, and not go just educate them and not put them little skills them inside of them. Then self na woman, then self na girl picking and get for good and get for married and all. So at the end of the day, I want for make sure say whatever help, whatever thing where they render, it become impactful to them. It is not. I tell people it is not just about you taking an orphan or this underprivileged picking and say, oh, then they with me in a house. What are they doing? Waiting at them things the way you do to them. Waiting at that good thing this picking will look back and tell you say, oh. I go there to that woman day. Now this and this. Now it positively happened to me. Don't go and take people's kids and suffer them. I can tell people that if you cannot take care of them, do not take them in. Left them outside and they instead. Help could come for them one day. And mind you, the work what they do so, for me, I'm a Christian. So my Bible say, when you take care of orphans, you take care of widows, you take care of underprivileged, you do God in work. And for me, it's one thing that is always in my mind. Not to for mortal man I did one, but I God in work I did do. So it just gave me joy. As I go, I do what I do. I'm happy. I'm literally happy for do what I do. So yeah, I feel like say educationally and socially, they picking them aware. Because even at home, they know they just play any kind of game. I get educative games the way they play. Because I get one woman. We can send them games them for them. So you get them cards and we get minus, plus, just educative things, then puzzle, then where they can sit and put together. The next thing is I want at least 1 or 2 of them for learn how to play chess. Educative games the way they push them go before. It's what
Then they all forget the logical mind.
Thank you. How for focus, how for concentrate, how for make sure say you they try to do something, you want to reach that goal day and you go reach it.
Yeah, sure. And the one thing where I take from Ima with all what you don't say that if you cannot take care of them, don't take them in.
Thank you.
If you know able for responsible for them, not try them, not take them. Now they begin. Say sorry. Say with all waiting you they go through. You yourself no comfortable. You don't find. They call somebody for can talk in your lap. How we go look like?
I go able to provide for her.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. So Samuel, Emma just don't talk about life skill integration and every other thing where it is try for personalize. And of course, then events here, then push there, then effort there, then endeavors there definitely get in your own one or two way where we can look at. So I want to know what are some of the common obstacles that we perhaps we can face doing this journey for able ensure say we actualize the mission and for continue for bridge that gap there with regards to orphans and underprivileged girls.
Now, first and foremost, the most important challenges we will face at Gardenet, now the ladies they will support. How would that be a challenge? In order for you maintain the mindset, say this thing what they do now for now they do them for. If you not take it with all seriousness, then it is better at the end of the day. If they accept so that knowledge then can be the problem. At times the platform they form Gardenet. What if they don't create the platform, don't get the platform? Some will come today, the next day no they come. Some for you even get them for say something, no problem. Some they see like the guys are funny. They just try for do something for them make their money. Now the pattern when they all can get them all wrong. To start with, before ever they stage the National Girls Summit, the first thing they think about whose impact will the National Girls Summit need for create to the ladies them this year. Forget about the past editions them, but this year's edition, whose impact will this National Girls Summit need for create? How whose team will need for game? Because the team can always determine the purpose of the event.
Yeah.
So we think about this year, say, will be entrepreneurship and economy. So because of that particular team day, we look at and say we get a pitch day. Of course, Gardenet and our organization we always get a pitch day for ladies them. We they bring them together. We try for know some of the ideas they will get because some of them get the ideas. The problem are the support for letting them fund the ideas and not kidding. So to look for the one we get the ideas, we create for them the support so that they go able to fund the ideas. So it can turn out a very good thing for we as a platform. Whereas most of the ladies then they will done the support so far, we say they come out with flying colors. Some of them they do extremely well. Some can office time to time. We can use some of them for letting serve as a mentor to some other ladies them. Just a concluded program we do na Tumbo. Now a lady and coordinator. The coordination when we reach world surprise. Oh, this lady can do this.
Okay.
Yeah, but not just gap and do one. A gap and do one because of the kind director when we get a Gardenet, because of Anna Kargbo. The kind of knowledge when they pass on to the ladies and they make whenever they feel like they need to do something, the first way they think about that one better pass the way Anna be show me. Yeah. So like that kind of motivation they all get did on day in the ladies then day. So inside the National Girls Summit, the event of INSEF, we also get this program where they create where they deal with their social life. Yeah, because of if you fail for interact with the social behavior, the social way of doing things, it cause trauma to them.
Yeah.
Because from the community where me dey, I come to understand say there is a particular guy and a woman who always they fet. They know they ever fet without them picking all day. So come to think of who's kind of trauma with a small big they go through.
Yeah.
But from the parents they own knowledge, it's small, not get that way they think about, and not get that way they bother them. But in the long run, that they affect the picking.
So in that regard, how we able for curtail or handle cultural and societal barriers them that definitely might hinder, just like the scenarios them where they point out. So yes, for able for ensure say we get girl picking more into the process and picking away in such establishment with regards to waiting to happen so not get affected.
Alright, so what would they do now? The education I think is more important for we as a platform. Then we also they say thank you because we actually cannot do this alone. We're just so happy there are other organizations them where they come together for skanking the bond so that the message go pass out easy and go pass out clearly. So what we can do, we make sure say we get a male engagement. We always get male engagement, more especially when we reach in this way 16 days of activism where they participate in. We get this male engagement where thoroughly and for we bring the ladies them will get na Gardenet or the ladies they would only get so far, we don't work with Gardenet, whether be the staff or volunteer, they all we call them together. Let the male lady guides them in that summit stage. They don't understand. The campaigns them where they can go through. The challenge is the way they face where the to man you see like a two common. Woman not get too much pain when they go through really. Sometimes just physical pain no more. but like emotionally, psychologically, they get their own pain the way themselves they go through.
Yeah.
So as a platform, we make sure say we get them guys then we pass the education to them. We demand them not to talk to, we come demand them. We allow the woman them for raise some of the concerns them where they bother them. Some of the things they in the face. Let the guys themselves get the education. Because we believe say if we pass the education to the papa, uncle, grandpa in the house, then self whenever they reach they only to the corner, then self they practice the same thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So for Gardenet na that could be we focus. Because we understand say just like how you make mention, waiting exactly Gardenet they do. Is it that we allow the ladies to come meet we or we they reach out to them? So the good is we're not able to reach out to them all. But we create another channels them where they make the message they reach out to them. Some of the channels they create now this mail engagement. Another channel they create now follow partner. Yeah, we partner with organizations the way they do the same thing way they do. Yeah. You look at us as Gardenet, they're just woman focused. Yeah, but when you talk about girl picking them, then self can be orphan. Yeah, whenever girl picking be orphan, trust me, it go through a lot of constraint.
Yeah.
I do nothing you find out say they abuse every kind way of way man will do. Yeah, so as Gardenet, from Gardenet, we also the pastor education they out. No, make sure say they didn't get a safe space when they come up.
Okay, so Anna, you mentioned on pointers that we did talk about motivating them, picking their way between they push and other and way institutions then out there within say definitely they in this regard with supporting, empowering orphans and underprivileged girl picking it. And so what's in some of the strategies and way between you go for establishing where you go where perhaps go for use for maintain the motivation status of then girl picking it, and definitely perhaps yourself with the kind engagement we they get with the picking I don't know. Sometimes your participation level not they drop or you go they fluctuate. So I want to know what thing will be the strategy for level culturally and societally able for hinder them barriers there where say they hold them picking up them participation.
Okay, so first of all, I feel like Sierra Leone as a whole not get so much positive activities for picking them, because I they talk based on experience. I live in Gambia, I've lived in Nigeria, and I can watch lots of documentaries and movies. Now you wake up Saturday morning, probably you turn on the TV. It's just a whole lot of adult stuff, music and all that. But I feel like apart from the TV, we get organizations every day. What if we take out every other Saturday, reach out to the communities there, just get all the girl picking and the community come on board. You call it a safe space for them. Bring them on board, talk to them about what's going on with them. Let's have a chat. Because that's what I do for my kids. Not only I do for them. I want to know what's going on with them. What happened at school today? Come and sit down. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Anybody harass you? Anybody bully you? There was a case I've been of one of me picking them, because when he Canada home, he gets this deficiency where he come in here, they fall off. So basically, I've been need for go such. I was thinking it's cancer. I became scared and all, but later I see get hair warm, so they think they eat up in here. So I've been need for do little research. I literally be make the oil, natural oil for in hair, and the hair start for go. I use aloe vera, try to combine a lot of oils, coconut oil and all, and the hair start for go. And now I teach them say there are times where something they go with you, just to sit down and not observe your body. Sometimes the longer it takes, the more risk you do. So I don't teach them, if something happens to you, you notice any changes, come to me and talk to me. I'm not too strict with them to a point where they go afraid me. If you're too strict with speaking, they're able to open up to you. Yes, then say spare the rod, you spoil the child. But when you don't beat them, call them back and tell and say, this way you do so, I beat you because of this, and this. That picking will go leave for understand, say, okay, then beat me for a reason. They not just beat me because they want to beat me. And so coming back to the bully, the picking on at school, and one of the classmates pulling in cap na head. And then Miguel laugh him. So the pikin come home, they cry, tell me, now say no worry, I say I go to school. This is another thing. Whenever you picking kind of us, observe a mood. Even if not you pick away born. Whatever pick away they take care of, observe their mood, observe their changes. If picking kind of us today, it looks so gloomy, so sad and all, ask them, waiting happen. Something was wrong. I go to this school, then points picking to me, so I go straight to the principal. I said, now this happened. I said, I don't want for me to continue because by right, if you continue for bully that picking day, you did put down in self-esteem.
Yeah.
You know, go get that kind of confidence again for kind of class. You mock them too much, it got a shame.
Definitely.
So we or me as an individual and as an organization, we try very hard for make them picking their understand, say, when things happen to you, when you see changes, no keep unto yourself. Come out and come say them. No hide something until something starts to go wrong, until it starts to go bad. Then you can begin give medicine after death. It no go work that way. Defend you. We really keen about how them picky they go and what they get for being in society. The reason is because any kind way, then still get for go and then get for left defend you. Then get for go out there, then get for dinner society. And me, I want for be proud for say, oh, that picking they be once they under me watch. That picking they go through or be passed through defend you and look at the outcome today. There are lots of challenges then we they go to as an organization. We know big yet. I don't want to say we still a baby because we just do we launching and we third year anniversary this Saturday.
Right.
And that particular launching and anniversary make I look at myself and say, oh, I'm proud of what I do over the past 3 years. Because for make you care, imagine you get one picking, just one picking alone na us. I get one nephew na us. I go left talk to and a boy picking. So not to talk of having 6 girls from different background, different attitude. You try for nurture them. They try for make sure say they live as one as a family. Try for make sure say they see themselves as sisters and no jealousy and all. You understand? It takes like it's been a lot, but I'm grateful say at this point here they're all able to live as sisters.
Yeah. So then they beg the question of how the institution they manage for do with funds and supports.
Okay, so I can always say I'm thankful for social media because when I first started, they do lots of posting.
Okay.
And people then begin see the reality of what they do.
Right.
So first I've been get community hands organization, they're not there, and I also been get Impact Sierra Leone. So when they first see me on social media, they're like, we like what you do. And really, then people there, it's one thing for make you say you do something, it's another thing for make people that can see the reality.
Yeah, the reality.
So they want for make sure say, okay, yes, this lady here, what you do not too. Now it comes back to transparency. For whatever way you do in life, be accountable of them and be transparent. That way you're able to get people for even support you the more openly. Now then come on board, then support me for Girl First Home, which I'm very grateful for. Later I can get second chance fashion this BNTM. I get individuals there. If I go sit down here and begin mention names, I will mention boku names there. But throughout these 3 years, they know they help at least, this month person will say, oh, I will help you with so amount for go buy rest for the picking them for the month because they know what it mean for feed them picking there. They know what it mean for clothe them, school, their social life and everything. Sometimes, let me tell you, it became exhausting to the point at some point I say, I had shut down. But again, a very good thing for me, you get a strong team.
Okay.
When you get a strong team, they stand as a pillar for you. When you get a strong team, they stand as a pillar for you. So I just want to say kudos to me executive members them and few of me volunteers they wait on day me and say, look, this no go shut down. Defend you could go before. Other organizations and start small, then go through challenges. We say go through that challenges there and we'll go definitely make a success story out of them. So for funding and this, for now I don't get big sponsors or funders them, but if you're there out there, you listen to me whichever way you support, in kind, in cash, whatever way. You feel like say you want to come at the home use yourself for can see, for can give them me, especially for food. I can tell them say I don't like for see them picking and go hungry.
Yeah, sure.
I remember when we do the launching, one of the picking and then come, they can do a speech, and she was like, "Oh, we not we can not can get nothing, and we mama can go and bigger bigger." And I'm like, "Hey, this picking never put me waste that." But it's the reality.
Yeah.
I can't fake it. If you're not there, you're not there.
Yeah.
So I just have to ask. So me, I just plead say, whatever rice, whatever it is, clothing, we go appreciate. You want to take care of the school, I appreciate that a lot. Although we they work on other projects, and definitely you will see Defend You out there very soon. We not just want for focus on the home. Then 6 picking in a big project, but other projects, and they will want for launch out to communities. And by God's grace, when I'm done with that, I will put another media.
All right, so Saido, 2 minutes for you, Saido. Lastly, so what are some of these steps then we able to say at policy level for able for establish for continue for support them picking there?
From Gardenet, of course, support can come up from the staffs, committee members, them. Then currently, we still receive support from UNFPA, some other like-minded organizations, them. We strongly focus for empower women, them. So kudos to them for that great support there. Then also from Gardenet, we also focus on this with gender-based violence activities, them. That's why we cooperatively they move with the Sierra Leone, on this Giwi bill, this Giwi Act. For the way we know, say every ladies them, every woman get full participation when they reach in the area of leadership. So so if I say thank you, that's to the ladies them, of course. We Gardenet don't try for empower. We Gardenet don't try for bring together. We open their mind for accept, because that's empowerment.
Yeah.
The time you try all kind way possible, bring all kind resources. If it possible to try for empower, not open mind to them. Trust me, you do go over them again. For they make sure say you reach to the ITD. Of course, there's some of the challenges them like I said earlier. For the we reach to the level where we need for empower them. We need them first for them to open their mind for accept their empowerment.
Yeah, sure.
And another challenge we I believe say we they face na Gardenet, because we actually no limit we affairs inside Freetown. We they go beyond Freetown. That's area of transportation. You also can face another challenge with area of transportation. Of course, we get we ED, we they try very hard for to make sure say whenever or wherever we get operation for go, we they reach it successfully, no matter how many days we go take it. Yeah, then also this area of we generate big program, whether the National Girls Summit. Also they encourage ladies them, because trust me, it might not be part of the planning, but there is so much packages where Gardenet already don't put together for the ladies then they. Yeah, then we also look out for ladies them we get idea. We need ways for brand the ideas them. We need ways for fund the ideas them. We do look out for the lady and come closer if you're listening right now. Carefully you come closer, because like there is no way there are times we actually try for reach out, make sure so we reach to the rightful people them. But it not can always be like that. So we need the one that we already the listing, where they follow we on social medias them, then they step forward. Because there are times the ladies didn't get the idea, but for them step forward can be the problem. So Gardenet they encourage every lady everywhere of the world, come close and embrace we, then we say they embrace you. Then also we get a team outside where they try very hard for ladies to reach out to ladies then they. So we say kudos to them as well.
Right. So that now Saido say the communication person for Gardenet, and Imah-Paul, who is the executive director and founder for Defend You, Defend the Youth, Defend Orphan, and Defend Underprivileged. Now the two guests then done here, we bit say I get inside the studio and the program na long bench. Where they come to you from Radio 96.3 FM. So now we go draw the curtains down and we go take the long bench, go back to studio one. So now the program left on all for today. On we listening, on we joining our Facebook page. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for streaming. Thank you so much for commenting. Plenty thank you to you who listening the program, and special thank you to my executive producer Huldah Imah-Paul and producer Musa Bah, and kudos to me studio technician Super MB. The only way they help we for get this one live now with Facebook page, Jonah Gaya and the rest of the IT department. So me newsroom, me colleagues them, every other person shout out to all. And so now the program go left on today. Me we bring this program can't my name na Alhaji Musa Bah. So till next week we'll get another edition of Long Bench. Tata.